Hey guys, welcome back, and we're going to get started on the next page of the packet. We are on page 20, and I'm going to go through numbers 1, 2, and 3, and then you guys are going to do 4 through 9. So before we get started, I'm just going to talk for a second what's been going on with me. I hope some good stuff's been going on with you. But Dr. Freeze has told us that we need to do something a little bit more fun with these videos. So I thought what would be fun would be to show you guys what I have been working on this week. So this week, I took apart my deck and I'm completely remodeling it. If you can see, I've ripped off the sides, the railings. I'm about to replace the bases, and then we're gonna go up here and we're going to replace the deck boards. So, funny thing that I've been telling my family is that I have been doing something called Scott the Carpenter. So, because I've been stuck at home, not very much to do besides posting these videos and talking to you guys, I've been remodeling my house. So, that's what I've been working on this week. Hopefully we'll have it done by the next video, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. So back to what I was saying. We are back on page 20. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So what we're doing today is we're working with percent problems. Percent problems, pretty easy. Two ways to look at them. Either a percent increase or percent decrease. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The only thing that I can say here is when you have multiple parts, just set it up exactly how I have it set up on the board. So for the first problem, ooh, there's a glare here, let me fix that. So basically, look at the first problem, and you'll see, let's see if that's better, much better. So if you'll read the first problem, it says a chair's regular price is $349. It is on clearance for 30% off, and that then you have a 15% coupon after that. What is the total final cost? So how I set it up is, what's the regular price? Regular price is $139. So there's $139, right? $139. Then it says that clearance is 30% off. 30% off. So is it going to cost more or less? Well, obviously clearance, with it being 30% off, means that it's going to be a percent decrease, which means it's going to be 30% down. Now, how do you get 100%? And now, how do you get 139 to start with? Well, 100% of 139 is 139, right? So if you're going to take 30% from 100%, take 100% and do 100 minus 30. You'll get 70, right? So now you have 70% off. So what's 70 as a decimal? 70%, 0.70. Now, the next part, it says there's a 15% off coupon. Now, a common misconception here is to just take the 15% off the 70%. But it's not 15% off of 70. It's 15% off of this total. So how I would look at it is I would literally say, okay, well, let's just reset it. What did we do here? Well, 100% of 70% off 139 is a number, right? So literally just treat it how we did it before. So you have to do, put an equal sign there, 100 minus 15, you get 85. What's 85% as a decimal? 0.85. So now if we were to do this straight across, you don't even need these now. I just did that just to help. Put the 0.85. Now, take out your calculator. I'm going to use my phone. And you will get... So you have 139 times 0.70 times 0.85. You get 82.705. That's the answer. Same thing, same process, same thing we're going to do for number 2. So for number 2, you have a regular price of a calculator is $110. It says the clearance is 35% off and that the tax is 7%. Now this is a little bit different. So before we had a percent decrease, a percent decrease. Here we have a percent decrease, then a percent increase. Because tax is money you pay on top of, wrong one. Tax is money you pay on top of it, so this goes down, this goes up. So set it up the same way. 110, what's 100 minus 35? You get 65. 65% as a decimal is 0.65. Then tax is 7%. Now, before, what did we do? We took 100 and we subtracted, right? And if this is a percent increase, you're going to take 100 and add. So 100 plus 7 is equal to 107%. What's 100% and 7% as a decimal? 1.07. Now, just multiply it together and you will get the correct answer. So take 110 times 0.65 times 1.07. And just for clarification, this is what you type in. Press equal. You'll get 76.505. Now, obviously, you don't go to the next thing with decimals with cents. So I would just round. So for the first one, I would go 82.71. And I would leave this as 76.51. Okay? Now, last problem. Goes scoot down just a wee bit. Okay? So now we're going to look at the next one. So if you make $9 per hour. Okay. It says each year you make a 4% raise. So every year it's a 4% raise. So is it 0.04 times 4? I don't think so. Right? Because what we did is when we did the computation, obviously this is going to be an increase. This is going to be an increase 3 times. But it's not 3 times 4%. It's going to increase by 4% each time. So how you're going to look at it is like this. So you're going to take $9. Let's talk about, so how I'm going to set this up is, let's do a table. So year 0, year 1, year 2, year 3. So year and value. So here is $9. Year 1 will be 9 times 1.04. Now the increase for the second year is going to be 9 times 1.04 times 1.04 because you're going up 4% from there. So 1.04 squared. So then this one will be 9 times 1.04 cubed. So I hope you guys understand. If you don't get this part, please ask me. But what you're going to do is you're going to take 9. So I would do 1.04 times 1.04 times 1.04. And you end up with 1.124864. That is not the same thing as 1.12, right, guys? This is a much larger number than 1.12. So what you're going to do here is now multiply this by 9. And you'll get $10.12. So if you have any questions on this one, guys, Send me a message on Dojo. Send me an email. Come to my office hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 1:30. Anytime you have a question, let me know. This part you probably will get confused about, so if you want me to explain it to you, let me know. All right, so I will see you guys for my next video. Take care. I miss you guys. See you soon.